Hey there, welcome to the Listen Mirror channel. Welcome to this pop-up kind of like one-off reading. Just kind of moved to do this. It's going to be super quick. This is a message for someone who's feeling lost, really kind of like confused on where to go, what to do. There's so many options and yet there's no options at the same time. None of them are really calling to you, but maybe you're also just feeling lost within yourself, feeling like you just don't know. You don't, it's one of those where you're standing in your kitchen and you don't know why you came down, and you don't want to go up and then get up there and forget. Like, you're just kind of in this you don't know which step to take. You're frozen in action, but with so much potential to do something, but it's like, do what exactly? So this is a message for that person who's in that space. Let's go ahead and get into it. What is the message that you have for this person, Spirit? Yeah. Okay, so you have co-create, here and now, and all that glitters. So yeah, this is an acknowledgement that yes, you know, there's a lot of things at your fingertips. There's a lot of things, or no thing. You're still looking for the thing, which can be two existing sentiments. And I feel like if you get it, you really do get it here in your world. And I feel like, again, I will repeat this message and maybe someone does need to hear it. You don't have to choose alone. You don't have to move alone. Trust, pray, meditate, do whatever it is that you do to connect to spirit, to God, to your higher self, to the divine movements of whatever, the cause that needs you specifically. Do that thing that will help you connect to that energy, and trust that it is watching over you as you choose or as you move through life. This is probably not really what you wanted to hear. But with co-create here, it talks about forgetting that you're not on this earth alone. You're not doing life alone. You have a higher self. You have a higher calling. Even you have a higher, I don't want to say higher calling, because I feel like that's kind of triggering, because then it's like, what is my higher calling? I want to be doing that. But it's like, sometimes your higher calling is to literally just breathe every day and be alive, because you're alive for a reason that you'll never understand and never know. But the fact that you are alive does mean something. The fact that you are breathing does mean something. It just may not mean something to you, to our understanding of meaning, you know. But in the grand scheme of things, or from a divine level, or from just an earthly level, but an earthly level that is a spiritual level that we as earthly beings cannot really touch or see, our purpose is us breathing and living and finding joy and spreading that joy in just in the world. It's existing. That is sometimes the purpose that you have. And it's the question for you: how do you want to exist? 333, when I said that, how do you want to exist? And it's sometimes calling on to the bigger emotions, and maybe not the specifics, the tiny little coin pieces. It's the bigger mountain of gold than looking at counting all the tiny, fragments of what make up that mountain, and saying, okay, what is the big thing I want to feel? Do you want to feel happy? Do you want to feel safe? Do you want to feel good? Do you want to feel, I don't know what abundant means, to be honest with you. I can't put, I see the word in my head, but I don't have a feeling for it. But if you do, okay, cool, latch onto that. But latch onto this fundamental baby word. Babies or children, toddlers can understand happy. They can understand good. They can understand bad. They can understand sad. They can understand angry. So if you're in your high brain of trying to understand what you need to do, what steps you need to take, how to move, how to create, how to be, go back to that rudimentary, super basic form of how do you want to feel in the next moment? How do you want to feel overall? And do the little things that might help get you there, because little things will help you get there. We jump from an all that glitters energy into a double energy of here and now, 16 to a 32. Here and now talks about being here right now in this moment. And I know this moment is Probably not the best moment. It's not the most comfortable moment, but it's the moment that you are in, and this moment is valuable. And it's in this moment that you look up, look around, and ask for guidance. Ask for the higher power to move your steps, even if you're unaware of them being moved, to guide your actions, to guide your movements, to be with you as you walk this earth, as you move in your daily life. And that way I feel like it'll let you be more sure in the steps that you're taking because you feel that they're divinely guided, right? But also with this co-create, there's something about you getting back in touch with creativity, whatever that means to you. Is that singing in the shower? Is it dancing in your backyard or on the way to wherever? Is it, does creativity come in the form of doing, I don't say doing your taxes. Does creativity come in the form of organization? Does creativity come in the form of writing something? Does creativity come in the form of how you heal people? If you know, you're a therapist, how do you heal them? Is your creativity in being able to know when to be silent and when to speak? Is your creativity in knowing where to touch someone and just being able to touch them in such a way that it moves them or moves you? Creativity, we are all, I am really convinced we are all creative. You could be the most suit and tie, you know, type A personality, blah, 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 but there is creativity in how that person does the thing that they do really well. You know, there's a beauty in that. There's creativity in surgery, in how a surgeon will make the incisions and the skill that's there. Like, to me, that's a creation, that's creativity, that's creation. This could also be quite literally also in very common ways, create something. You know, put two pieces of something together, glue, put two lines together and you call it, you know, something, and you put more lines together and you're now drawing something. Put two pieces of fabric together with thread and needle or glue or whatever, and you just created something, you know. Move your, you know, feng shui your room, or move stuff around, throw clothes away, pair clothing, do like your makeup, or watch something. I don't know, my guy, like whatever that is for you. So what more does Spirit have to say here? Whoa. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have Death. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. And we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is someone who's been through a lot. That's her reputation. She's someone who's been through quite a lot. And I would say, if there is a present queen, outside of the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups is definitely a present queen, but she's present in an out-of-body kind of way. That's how I feel. She's present in an out-of-body kind of way, and she's present in an ethereal way, and in that way she's present to all things, and therefore she's not really present here, she's present everywhere. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords here, who is very practical to me. She is quite practical, but she also knows that there's a method to madness. There's a method to how things go. She's been through it. She's been through it, and she knows that with every down, there is an up. With every ebb, there is a flow. With every flow, there is an ebb. And so all of these things that are coming around, with Death being the only card in the upright with the Queen of Wands, these two are paired together, and she knows, hey, look, right? This is her hand. This is her hey, look hand. Hey, look. The future is coming. I know it's coming. It's just going to, I want to say, take a while, but not even in like a moaning and groaning way. It's like, it's definite. Things are coming, but you can't, I don't know, the word is bypass, right? You cannot bypass this moment. I'm sorry. The Queen of Swords will give you that tough love, but it'll still be love. And even with Death, there comes this peace of knowing that you're at where you're at, and where you're at is where you're at. You're here. You are now. You're in this moment. This is what this moment is, and this is what it is. And when you move to the next moment, when you move to feeling rejuvenated, when you feel new, when you feel hopeful, when you feel brought back, when you feel centered, when you feel like the world is spring again in your feeling state. It could be fucking snowy as shit outside and you could be feeling like you are in paradise because your vibe is in paradise. That moment will also be that moment, and that moment will have its shine. For now, the Queen of Swords is saying, hey, look up here. This ebb will flow. This flow will ebb. This is the pattern of life. This is a season. This is a moment of things changing for you. And it's painful. It's annoying. It's rough. And your creativity is stifled. You might feel like you can't create because you don't know what to create. You don't know what to do. You don't know which finger to put your pot in. Excuse me? Which pot to put your finger in. Look. Which pot to piss in. I don't know, but I'm busting up my sayings, girl. But I call everybody girl. I call this tablecloth girl. I call this camera girl. I call everybody girl. So what I like about reversals is that energy still shows up. These are amazing energies to show up, even though they are showing up in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune says fortune is coming. Fortune is just blocked and delayed. For right now, you're in a place where it's stagnant. And the Death says this stagnation is purposeful. The Queen of Swords says this stagnation is purposeful. The annoying thing about this stagnation, or this feeling that you're feeling in this moment that made you click on this video that's resonating with you, if you're still watching, hey, is this feeling is purposeful, but you may not get that purpose, baby. Like, you may not get it, you may not understand it, and this might be a cop-out, but it's not for you to understand. It's not for you to make sense of. It's for you to be in it. It's for you to experience. It's for you to breathe it in, because there will come a moment where you will be on this journey the Page of Wands is on. You will go off on this trip. You will go into this co-create space where you will be creating. You will be in the flow. You will feel in the flow. You will be moving. You'll be feeling this rejuvenation in your spirit, this childlike burst of energy and delight and glee again, more full time. Right now, it's sort of like a forced adultation, right? Forced adulting. That moment where a kid is told no, and it's something that the kid really takes to heart. It's that moment, no, you can't have this now. And it's like, dang, but I'm so used to getting what I want. Kids are used to getting what they want. Even as babies, they cry, they get held. They cry, they get fed. They cry, they get hugged. It's that sort of thing. And then it starts breaking you down. But there will come a time when the feeling of glee and joy and yes, 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 yes will come. And it'll be I don't want to say larger than life. I don't want to inflate stuff, but it'll be bigger than you think it is, right? So I wish you everything. I really do. Keep your light on. Good luck, and keep the hope alive. Okay. Bye bye.